Well, happy Saturday evening, South Capano. I normally don't come on Saturdays, but I got some real good news, or at least some facts. I just spoken to my reliable source here in Nevada, and I believe this is all states here regarding PUA. I'm going to cover a little bit of unemployment. Also, stay tuned. Another state or two just came on. If you haven't watched my video in the last couple of days, you should consider on watching on how some other states are withdrawing from the PUA boost. In federal, remember I was asking how can they do it. I'm going to explain on how it's not that easy, so stay tuned. First of all, if you're coming across my video for the first time and you see my face, my information, consider on joining our family. I'll keep you up to date on the latest trending news on PUA and unemployment, as well as stimulants and everything else. So a lot of controversy right now with some of these states versus they need people. Small businesses need people back to work. Businesses need people back to work, but at the same time, people are making more money staying home. So it's just an ongoing problem. I'm going to give you my opinion on how there's a solution to that. But before I go there, all right. So there's going to be a screenshot up ahead. Here's the question. One of the questions. I think there's going to be two questions, but I did get one from my source. The question is going to be, did you complete your work search? And of course the answer is going to be yes, and hopefully you will do that. It's a yes or no question. There is another question. He wasn't sure what that question was, but it's a yes or no. Did you complete your work search? All right, and there's a photo of it. And hopefully you're keeping a little journal, okay, because we don't know. They can randomly in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, ask for some screenshots, and this is all states, and this is regarding gig workers for PUA, not unemployment. I'll get to unemployment in a second. So just keep a journal. Maybe if you have a business, email some of your clients and let them know you're going to be coming back to work. Also, maybe I talked about resume. That's up to you if you want to do a resume, things like that. Or just keeping a journal. I had a sheet that I showed a couple videos about. Just a little sheet that you can download, but you don't have to. Just keep a journal. It's up to you. All right, so that's some productive news for tomorrow, Mother's Day. Okay, and if you're a mom watching this, I want to say first, happy Mother's Day to you, and hopefully you have a good one and a good PUA day. I'm going to get right to the other state. Now, Florida is coming along. Remember I talked about the governor from Montana, and a lot of users commented on it, and he should just keep his blank mouth shut. Greg Gianforte, now South Carolina and Florida. But here's what, it's not that easy. You can't just turn the switch off. I did contact a very good friend of mine. I knew I'd run into him, a judge. He was a judge here in Nevada. He says they would have to submit a letter to Congress, amendment to Congress, stating why their unemployment's at 3%, 3.8 I believe is in Montana. Here in Nevada it's like 9.8. They have to submit that, and good calls and the problems that they're having. So this is coming down to Democrats versus Republicans in most cases. So they have to send that to Congress, and then it has to go through the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and he would have to sign off on it. So I knew it wasn't just like, and by the way, they're not saying to do it this week. So if you are living in those 3 states I mentioned, I believe there's another state, and I just came on, I just wanted to get this video on. I think there's 4 states now, or Florida, South Carolina. And they say on there it will not happen. I think Montana, June 28th. So it would not happen until June, and they would have to get this to Congress. In Montana, what they want to do is give you $1,200, but you have to sign a contract and work for 4 months. So you have to go back, work for 4 months, and then you'll receive the $1,200 after you committed those 4 months. And then also, in addition to that, you could not collect unemployment for remaining of a year. So what's your thoughts on that? And leave your comments below. Just crazy stuff that's happening here. Look, I said this many times. If they should have just. If they were that worried, they probably shouldn't have went all the way to December. Again, a lot of people, particularly here in Nevada, we're run by conventions and show business, and it's not like a light switch you just turn it on. It might look a little busy out there. I feel for small business as well. The whole thing is the minimum wage too. So I don't want to look, I'm right down the middle. I mean that. I'm not leaning to the left. I'm not leaning to the right. I'm just saying maybe they do need to increase a little bit minimum wage. It's hard when people were making a $300 boost and say just the minimum $200 here in Nevada. I think it's $480, and you're working a little bit part time. You're probably just getting by, in all honesty, right? And now to go back and make maybe $100 a week less or more than that, how do you gonna, so we need, that's why they're starting this job search and networking business. They're just trying to get us ready. It might be the right thing to do, but just to cut, try to cut the state off. I don't know what the solution is. My thought would be maybe some of these small business, we used to own, me and my wife, a couple of hair salons. We were very generous. I believe that you pay your employees very, very well. You have to make a living sometimes and give out bonuses and stuff like that. I think that's the right thing to do if you want to have it. We were successful for many, many years. My wife now has a hair salon business, and she's just by herself. And I run a personal training business. You have to be very good. I don't know, maybe they need to come up with something, an incentive, maybe they need to do more than $1,200, for an example, like Montana. Maybe they have to say, how about $3,000? There has to be more than just $1,200 and then signing like a contract. I don't like the contract stuff, but I understand they don't want somebody back for just a week or two. Leave me your thoughts and your comments on what is the solution. I think bonuses, I know Target, it gives out good bonuses at the end of the year, and they keep their employees happy, and their minimum wage is a little higher. I think 15 here in Nevada. In other states might be a little higher or less. You got to treat your employees right. It's the only way to get us back. We do need to get back to whatever normal was. So, but I don't like this cutting off stuff. So anyhow, I'm Sal Capano. Hopefully you enjoyed my video, and if you do, share it on social media. I'm going to have a contest as soon as I hit 200 subscribers. I came on here with 183, so I want to thank you. It's all about you guys. I just love enjoying and reporting the facts and the news. But I'm going to give out 3 winners. If you like this video, hit the like button and maybe perhaps subscribing to my video. As I'm not going anywhere, and even when this mess is over, I'm going to continue talking about other important factors on good money tips and just good motivation courses that are going to be coming up. So I will see you on my next video. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so enjoy. And if your mom has passed, my prayers and thoughts are with you. I know it's a very difficult time, and happy Mother's Day in heaven. Mine is still around, but I did lose my father, so these are tough times when these events come up. But so my thoughts and prayers. Again, leave your comments and say hello to somebody, and there's always a solution, and tomorrow's another day. Ciao.